Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist the Roses achievement hunting playthrough. We've made decent progress, and we've gotten a decent amount of okay cards. Enough so that I think we can confidently go take on Gramps here. Gramps seems to always high roll, and it seems to never really matter for the man. For me at least, I have watched some streams where people have gotten Exodiated by him. So I'm gonna at least try to teach you guys how to not get Exodiated by this man. So what you do is you start charge in the left. And as long as you put on pressure on the left over here, you're good. He has a paralyzing potion and I think like one gravity bind, and that's like it in his entire deck. His deck is abysmally single-sided. He also has a single copy of Time Seal, so like you only have to use like 4 creatures to get through over here, whereas the other side, like he throws creature after creature over there that just paralyze you for 3 turns, and then they have like 2700 defense. Like, it's not fun. I have done plenty of times trying to get through him over there. It doesn't go well. So yeah, just go up the left, your left, his right, and all he'll ever send that way is spell and traps. And like, there's only like 3 of them that are even useful. And then on top of that, he has to draw them. And we drew a Heavy Storm this time, so an even better spot. Also, he only places the Exodia pieces in adjacent squares, so those 2 cards next to him are like Anti-Regeki and that kind of stuff. So it's just something you can keep in mind. But he also doesn't attack you, which is annoying sometimes. For some challenge runs, it can be obnoxious, but we're just going to Dark Piercing Light here. This will flip over any of those obnoxious monsters. We still use the Infinite Dismissal. We can go ahead and just get rid of that with the Heavy Storm. And as I said, there was an Anti-Regeki and a White Hole in those corner spaces, which is exactly what we expected. It's quite a good hand. I'm just going to hold on to it for a couple turns while I get closer. That's probably an Exodia piece he just placed up there. But his deck doesn't really run an out to this, so... here, we'll just do this. It gives me a better foothold of water for me to work off of. He's like far more dangerous to actually just kill you with Tremendous Fires and Just Desserts. Is definitely my opinion of the man. And like, you just need to not give him that many turns to get that online. So that's my recommendation for beating this man. And once you get him to this point, I mean, he's not going to really summon too much because his AI doesn't want to put stuff in the place of Exodia places, so yeah. If you know how his AI works a little bit, he's not really hard. Yeah, our hand's terrible. But, I mean, it shouldn't even matter, is really the horrendous thing about this. So this is an Exodia piece. That's why he didn't step on it. Because his AI will, of course, refuse to do that. Even if he's gonna die. But, yeah, the man is, if he didn't have the tremendous fires and just desserts, he would be very non-dangerous. Yeah, not really much of anything we were going to get from him. I guess Injection Fairy Lily is a 24 in deck cost, which is kind of okay to grab from somebody to use as reincarnation fodder, but not particularly hard. So I actually want to go ahead and give one more duel to all three of these people to hopefully get better cards before like we end up on the other side. Because I'm not going to really be able to increase the strength of my deck other than by dealing with a Shizu once we're over there. And it's an excuse for me to not have to weaken my deck to go deal with our good friend Bakura. Well, the man played I'm pretty sure that's a monster, so we're just going to tell him, you better have a 3,300 plus creature here this turn or you lose the game. I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't have a 3,300 plus creature out of his hand. But I'm gonna be nice and not kill him because I actually do want to grab cards like that from him. If we can take multiple Violent Rains, we're in an amazing spot for the game, so yeah, Violent Rain, very, very good card. And we can still do 2,300 to him this turn. I don't have the... I can't put in the, like, peanut code to fix the camera angles because of how the achievements work here for hardcore mode. I know it's annoying. And I'm not using a modded ISO to fix that. I definitely could just mod the ISO just to fix that. That might be worth it. But it completely doesn't bother me, so... Maybe I'm just weird, but yeah. Since it doesn't bother me, I just don't do anything about it. Go attack him with a little star boy here. Oh, a jellyfish. Look, another creature I don't want. Well, doesn't matter what this is, he's dead. pretty much straight up brutality here. No, it was a heavy storm. We got the heavy storm, let's grab this violent rain. That is very unfortunate that we missed it. I honestly don't mind putting a second heavy storm in my deck, even though it's expensive. It's a very good card, so... It's also a decent reincarnation target early in the game. And we also have an infinite dismissal we can put in. I'm tired of drawing that card. And... this is another useless 3. This works for fusions, right? I think? We'll have to try it out. I'm pretty sure it does, so... there is an achievement for a 5-card fusion, and we do have a perfect hand scenario to actually draw to do it right now. We'd have to go Turtle into Pyro into Winged Beast, into Dragon into 5-star plus Aqua, is how this deck could do it right now. I doubt we will do it, but I just wanted to point out that that is actually possible. Technically, we'd do it also with, we could skip the first Pyro, or we can mess around with it a little bit at the beginning and have the Bolt Penguin in our hand, so... just thoughts for people that care. This is decent. Oh, that didn't make what I thought it would. Oh, Time Wizard. Sir, charging at me with the Time Wizard is not good for your health. I thought that would make a Dark Witch because Tarkulad's female, and I fused it with a fairy, but I guess it also makes sense that it makes that. Ukazi's interesting. I might actually want that for what I want to do later in the playthrough. Again, this Dark Plants is literally in this deck entirely as hard removal. That is not the greatest hard removal. But, yeah. We'll just do this. I don't care if this creature even dies, it doesn't matter. If he attacks over it. The thing that matters is I change the field to water, and that means that I'll have an easier time killing him next turn. He had Judge Man. He fused something with a Judgment Hand, so he fused 2 warriors. You know, we really need a dragon in this hand. Like, we'd be really well off. I'm gonna do this. Bonk him for 9. And then finish the duel for 8. I don't need Judge Man or anything, so... That's easy enough, in my opinion. So I figured... Well, Judgment Hand's a creature that should be able to be used for reincarnation fodder. It's like a 21 or something. I kind of wanted the Time Wizard for the same thing because it's a 14. But we got Ukazi, which is better than nothing. But yeah, Joey was very fruitful that first duel and has not been since. But the one person we don't ever need to farm is Grandpa, because Grandpa is useless. Oh my. It sure is a hand. You can just straight up play a twin-headed with your hand. It's just pretty good. The problem is, I need to get across this crush terrain here. And to do that, I'm gonna have a problem. My problem is that even if I make this a 1250 with this, I probably don't get over this creature. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna play this out. I'm gonna cry a little bit. But it's fine because he's playing more cards, which is good, because that means he's putting more cards in the slots for us. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna move like this, and I am going to waste a Komori Dragon. Oh. It's an electric lizard. I could deal with that. Okay, sir. You have picked electric lizard as your creature that you were tormenting me with. This was a bad choice. Oh. Well, that doesn't quite do it unless I do this. But now it gets over it. And I have a very good hand. If I had any way to actually fuse this fish in my hand, you know, like a machine or something, we could have a really fun time with this turn, but unfortunately, plants don't fuse with the fish. So what we're gonna do is this for fun. It's probably better to stop there at Aqua Dragon, but I don't really care. Okay, a Dark Piercing Light. Now, it would be absolutely amazing if we could 3 in a row that. Ew. It's not something I wanted to see. That is big. Good thing his AI is atrocious. I also have an issue, and that is called his leader power is a problem. Okay. The man literally didn't advance the damn state at all. He just lost. That's an interesting thing to get. There's honestly about too much stuff in these slots. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I almost got the 3 in a row, and I missed the Spring of Rebirth. Stone D is an interesting creature. I'm not going to play it, but it is great for twin-headed fusions. Well, I need to edit my deck to actually fight Bakura. So I'll go ahead and just do that. We need to drop a lot of deck cost. Probably the best way to do that is to get rid of just the really expensive stuff. And that's easy enough to take out after we're done with this duel, that stuff. And put the expensive stuff back in. Bakura doesn't really have a good time when you can change the field, so... the fact that we can change the field on him means that this game's over. Well, I should probably ditch the turtle, but I'm probably going to actually play the turtle as an attacker. So. Oh, we drew a second turtle. Unfortunate. Also, make sure you don't play your dragons against this guy because they'll get instantly Giga Spellbound forever. We'll start chipping away since we've drawn horrifically. Nice. He doesn't take into account his own leader power when he does that. Oh! Good job. Good job, Bakura. We might be throwing away Makiron here. And we most definitely are. Dark Plant's pretty useless in this matchup, so we'll just get rid of it. I should probably get rid of this Aqua Chorus in my hand. I'm playing so fast that I'm not going to get to use it. This was a choice by him? It's not good. This should give us 2,000 to his dome. And that means we only have to connect like one more creature. No, 850 damage there. It's available to us. If Kaishin's lethal, there's a lot of lethals. Oh, Aqua Chorus is lethal. I think I won't. I foresee King Dragon, but at the same time, you're dead. That was pretty brutal. Those are some pretty good plants that he gave us. Like, these are pretty much the best plants you can possibly play. So Dark Plant, Laughing Flower, and Maneater are, like, legitimately, like, easily the top 5. Easily within the top 5 plants you can put in a plant deck. They're up there with Woodland Sprite. And in this version of the game, you can't even get Woodland Sprite. But reincarnation time for us, pretty easy for us to do. You have 2 of these. Let's do one of them. Useless. Thought the Trick is actually pretty good, but I can't really slot it in my deck. But I mean, it is good. But we'll go ahead and get rid of these bad cards and put back in these cards. Like cards I actually want to play. I don't think I need another Dark Plant. I don't need more removal like that. I mean, I could always use more, but I mean, our deck just feels so bad. And I don't feel like it would help. So, Pot the Trick, since we don't have a lot of dragons and like thunders yet, or even we're not going that direction, it's not that great, so not my first choice, but it's there if we want it. Pot the Trick's not a bad card, so oh well, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.